Hey everybody, welcome back to the church building. Thanks for joining me. We're continuing to read First Chronicles. This is chapters 7 through 9, the end of the brutal genealogies. What's our goal today, you're asking? Well, our goal is to proceed with this journey, reading from cover to cover, Genesis through Revelation. And we'll get there eventually. Tonight, I've got a cup of kefir. This is basically drinking rotten milk. Strawberry flavored. I guess it's good for you. I don't know. I've grown to like it. But we're going to read the Bible, not talk about rotten strawberry flavored milk with lots of probiotics. Chapter 7, the sons of Issachar. Tola, Pua, Jashub, and Shimron. 4. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jameh, Ibsam, and Shemuel. The heads of their ancestral houses, namely of Tola, mighty warriors of their generations, their number in the days of David being 22,600. The son of Uzi, Izrahiah. And the sons of Izrahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. 5, all of them chiefs. And along with them by their generations, according to their ancestral houses, were units of the fighting force, 36,000, for they had many wives and sons. Their kindred belonging to all the families of Issachar were in all 87,000 mighty warriors enrolled by genealogy. The sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediel. 3. The sons of Bela, Esbon, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri. 5. Heads of ancestral houses, mighty warriors, and their enrollment by genealogies was 22,034. The sons of Becher, Zemerah, Joash, Eliezer, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Elamith. All of these were sons of Becher, and their enrollment by genealogies according to their generations as heads of their ancestral houses, mighty warriors, was 20,200. The sons of Jediel, Bilhan. And the sons of Bilhan, Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chenanah, Zethan, Tarshish, and Ahishahar. All these were the sons of Jediel according to the heads of their ancestral houses, mighty warriors, 17,200, ready for service in war. And Shuppim and Huppim were sons of Hushim, the son of Aher. The descendants of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shalom. The descendants of Bilhah. Verse 14. The sons of Manasseh, Azriel, whom his Aramean concubine bore. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead. And Machir took a wife for Huppim and for Shuppim. The name of his sister was Maacah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad. And Zelophehad had 2 daughters. Let me read that again. And Zelophehad had daughters. Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she named him Perish. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rechem. The son of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, son of Machir, and son of Manasseh, and his sister Hameleketh bore Ishad, Abiezer, and Mala. The sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Likhi, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim, Shuthelah, and Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eliadah his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthelah his son, and Ezer and Eliad. Now the people of Gath, who were born in the land, killed them because they came down to raid their cattle. And their father Ephraim mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. Ephraim went in to his wife, and she conceived and bore a son. And he named him Beriah, because disaster had befallen his house. His daughter was Shira, who built both lower and upper Beth Horon, and Uzan Shira. Repha was his son, Resheph his son, Telah his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, Joshua his son. Their possessions and settlements were Bethel and its towns, and eastward Naran, and westward Gezer and its towns, Shechem and its towns as far as Aiah and its towns, also along the borders of the Manassites, Beth Shean and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. In these lived the sons of Joseph, son of Israel. Descendants of Asher. The sons of Asher. Sorry. Didn't mean to read the header there. Verse 30. The sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. I say that because that's not actually in the Bible. These are added later, these little section headers. So I don't read those, because it's not the actual Bible. Verse 31, the sons of Beriah, Heber. Well, let me take that back. The way I'm reading it, I'm not considering it canon. I guess you could say it is part of the Bible because it's there. But the way I'm reading it is old school canon style. These section headers were added a little more recently. So in that sense, I'm skipping them, because I'm in this route I'm taking. It's not part of it. I've said too much, but I'm just trying to explain why I had to correct myself. Verse 31, the sons of Beriah, Heber and Malkiel, who was the father of Berzaeth. Heber became the father of Japhelet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhelet, Pesach, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These are the sons of Japhelet. The sons of Shemer, Ahi, Roga, Hubba, and Aram. The sons of Helam, his brother Zophah, Imnah, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Sua, Harnefer, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Hod, Shammah, Shilsha, Ithran, and Bera. The sons of Jether, Jephunneh, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ulah, Era, Haniel, and Riziah. All these were men of Asher, heads of ancestral houses, select, mighty warriors, chief of the princes. Their number enrolled by genealogies for service in war was 26,000 men. Chapter 8, and we're going to take a brief kefir break. How do they legally sell rotten milk? How is it done? Maybe they pour like expired milk into a bottle, put a fancy label on it, and say extra probiotics, $5. All the idiots will buy this because it's a health drink. Chapter 8. Benjamin became the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. And Bela had sons: Adar, Jerah, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Jerah, Shaphupan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. They were the heads of ancestral houses of the inhabitants of Geba. And they were carried into exile to Manahath: Naaman, Ahijah, and Jerah, that is, Heglam, who became the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. And Shaharaim had sons in the country of Moab, after he had sent away his wives Husham and Bera. He had sons by his wife Hodesh: Jobab, Zebiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sachia, and Mirma. These were his sons, heads of ancestral houses. He also had sons by Husham, Abitub, and Elpaal. The sons of Elpaal: Eber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its towns. And Beriah and Shema, they were the heads of ancestral houses of the inhabitants of Ajalon, who put to flight the inhabitants of Gath. And Ahio, Shashak, and Jeremoth. Zebediah, Arid, Eder, Michael, Ishba, and Joha were sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshulam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmeriah, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Beriah and Shimrath were the sons of Shimea. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hananiah, Elam, Anthothajah, Ifdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Shamsharai, Shaharai, Athaliah, Jerishiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of ancestral houses according to their generations, chiefs. They lived in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon, and the name of his wife was Maacah. His firstborn son, Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zeker, and Mikloth, who became the father of Shimea. Now these also lived opposite their kindred in Jerusalem, with their kindred. Ner became the father of Kish, Kish of Saul, Saul of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah: Pithon, Melech, Teriah, and Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jehoiada, and Jehoiada became the father of Alameth, Azmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri became the father of Moza. Moza became the father of Biniah. Rapha was his son. Elisa, his son. Azel, his son. Azel had 6 sons, and these are their names: Azrikam, Bakuru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were sons of Azel. The sons of his brother Eshek: Ulam, his firstborn; Jeush, the second; Eliphalet, the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty warriors, archers, having many children and grandchildren, 150. All these were Benjaminites. Chapter 9, in the final chapter we're going to read tonight. Let's get a little more Kiefer going. It's really not too bad. You should try it. Chapter 9. So all Israel was enrolled by genealogies, and all these are written in the book of the kings of Israel. And Judah was taken into exile in Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. Now the first to live again in their possessions, in their towns, were Israelites, priests, Levites, and temple servants. And some of the people of Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh, lived in Jerusalem. Uthai, son of Ammihud, son of Omri, son of Imri, son of Bani, from the sons of Perez, son of Judah. And the Shilonites, Asaiah, the firstborn, and his sons, of the sons of Zerah, Jeuel, and their kin, 690. Of the Benjaminites, Salu, son of Meshullam, son of Hodaviah, son of Hasanua, Ibnahiah, son of Jeroham, Elah, son of Uzi, son of Mikri, and Meshullam, son of Shephatiah, son of Ruel, son of Ibnijah, and their kindred according to their generations, 956. All these were heads of families according to their ancestral houses. Of the priests, Jedediah, Jehorib, Jachin, and Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Meshullam, son of Zadok, son of Meriath, son of Marioth, son of Ahitub, the chief officer of the house of God, and Adadiah, son of Jeraham, son of Pashur, son of Malchijah, and Mesa, son of Adiel, son of Jezerah, son of Meshullam, son of Meshulamith, son of Immer, besides their kindred, heads of their ancestral houses, 1,760 qualified for the work of the service of the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, son of Hashub, son of Azrikam, son of Hashabiah, the sons of Moriah, and Bakar, Harish, Galol, and Mattaniah, son of Micah, son of Zikri, son of Asaph, and Obadiah, son of Shemaiah, son of Galal, son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, son of Asa, son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites. Netophathites. Okay. Verse 17. The gatekeepers were Shallum, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their kindred. Shallum was the chief, stationed previously in the king's gate on the east side. These were the gatekeepers of the camp of the Levites. Shallum, son of Kor, son of Abiasaph, son of Korah, and his kindred of his ancestral house. The Korahites were in charge of the work of the service, guardians of the thresholds of the tent, as their ancestors had been in charge of the camp of the Lord, guardians of the entrance. And Phinehas, son of Eleazar, was chief over them in former times. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, son of Meshelemiah, was gatekeeper at the entrance of the tent of meeting. All these, who were chosen as gatekeepers at the thresholds, were 212. They were enrolled by genealogies in their villages. David and the seer Samuel established them in their office of trust. So they and their descendants were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, that is, the house of the tent, as guards. The gatekeepers were on the four sides, east, west, north, and south, and their kindred who were in the villages were obliged to come in every 7 days in turn to be with them. For the four chief gatekeepers who were Levites were in charge of the chambers and the treasures of the house of God. And they would spend the night near the house of God, for on them lay the duty of watching, and they had charge of opening it every morning. Some of them had charge of the utensils of service, for they were required to count them when they were brought in and taken out. This reminds me of an old joke I used to say. I thought it would be funny if I was ever asked to be a deacon at church. And deacons had different responsibilities, like deacon of outreach or something like that, deacon of youth group. I thought it'd be funny to be like the deacon of spoons at potluck. And it's not so funny now because that literally is what we're talking about here. Verse 28, some of them had charge of the utensils of service, for they were required to count them when they were brought in and taken out. Others of them were appointed over the furniture and over all the holy utensils, also over the choice flour, the wine, the oil, the incense, and the spices. Others of the sons of the priest prepared the mixing of the spices, and Mattithiah, one of the Levites, the firstborn of Shallum the Korahite, was in charge of making the flat cakes. Also some of their kindred of the Kohathites had charge of the rows of bread, to prepare them for each Sabbath. Now these are the singers, the heads of ancestral houses of the Levites, living in the chambers of the temple, free from other service, for they were on duty day and night. These were the heads of ancestral houses of the Levites according to their generations. These leaders lived in Jerusalem. Verse 35, in Gibeon lived the father of Gibeon, Jael, and the name of his wife was Maacah. His firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth became the father of Shimeam, and these also lived opposite their kindred in Jerusalem, with their kindred. Ner became the father of Kish, Kish of Saul, Saul of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal, and the son of Jonathan was Meribaal. And Meribaal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz became the father of Jerah, and Jerah of Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri became the father of Moza. Moza became the father of Biniah, and Rephiah was his son. Elisa his son, Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, and these are their names: Azrikam, Bacharu, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. That concludes our reading for today. We're going to continue on in 1 Chronicles. I think this concludes the genealogies, and we're going to switch back over to some form of palatable narrative that we can really dig our teeth into and follow along and pronounce. This is rough. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you. I'm thinking about you. Hope your day's going well, and I'll see you next time.